Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing today? Hello. Ooh, okay, hopefully this is all working. I had to reset up the whole computer streaming setup because it's been a while since we've done a game stream from up here. My BBL is looking a little... You can see through me. Ooh. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? Forgot my glasses. Oh well. We'll be fine. Nearsighted. Don't need them that much. Yeah, let's turn down the SimCity soundtrack because that's what we're listening to. It's that time. It is that time. It used to be every year. Now it's about like every other year. I get a hankering to play Mass Effect. I have played this game God knows how many times throughout the years. I used to do a playthrough every like year of a whole game, let alone like playing it, waiting for the series to finish. Yes, it didn't end on the highest note, but you know what? It's still good. It's still really good, especially, you know, it's been years. They have the Legendary Edition now, which I picked up a little while ago, which is all 3 games in one, basically. You can buy it for like $5 when it goes on the Steam sale. It's like the best value in gaming when that happens. And, oh, cheers for the follow. And it's just, I love it. It's such a good setting, such a good universe. It scratches that itch that, like, I talk about this on the YouTube streams. I love Star Wars as a setting. I'm just not a huge fan of the stories they're telling in that setting right now, but I love the setting. And Mass Effect, it's kind of both. It's a setting I love. I love the universe of Mass Effect. Because it's like just ours with just one change, which is Mass Effect. And it's also in the future with blue space alien babes. So I love this series. I love the Mass Effect series. And next year, Mass Effect 1 is 20 years old. Holy shit, that does not sit well with me. That does not sit well with me that Mass Effect is now almost 20 years old as a series. Like the first trailers for it came out. Oh god, can we even Mass Effect 1 trailer? What? I don't even know. It has been so long since this game came out. Let's watch the original. Is this the original Mass Effect trailer? I think this is like the original one. I think this is like the original trailer. The reveal. So we're gonna watch this because it's been so long.
Do you copy? We're under attack!
Incoming transmission from Novaria.
Are you there?
Oh god.
Requesting immediate aid! Please!
Request denied. Setting new course for Caliston.
Many decisions lie ahead. None of them easy.
This isn't even how the game plays. Like, this is so early in development, you could tell stuff changed. Xbox 360, yeah. Xbox 360, the cause of so many problems with this game. Because of the way, it's just like, if you don't, you know about Mass Effect 2, why they split into 2. So, we're going to be playing Mass Effect. We are going to start a playthrough of the first game, hopefully the whole series. I've played these games so many times over the years that I have a specific way I play them, which is basically focus on the main story and then you use the save editor to kind of fill in the blanks for the collection missions, because the collection missions suck. Let's be honest. So basically focus on the meat and potatoes of the game itself, and then use the save editor to just, you know, fill in the blanks, because nobody wants to sit there and watch somebody collect 20 Prothean artifacts. It gets boring real quick. So we are playing this with mods. I am playing this on, I'm on Linux. I'm running Cashy OS here. If you want to know what mods I'm using, I will show you here. Fun fact, if you need to use a .exe to mod your game and you're running Linux, you could just run that shit through Proton. You just run that shit through Proton and it works. So, huzzah. That's great. Oh, wait, have I been muted? No, I haven't been muted. Jeez. A little worried for a second there. I thought it was muted. Okay, so if you want to know what mods we're running, I only have the Mass Effect 1 mods installed for the most part. Basically, a bunch of quality of life mods. So a little help from friends. Basically, you get emails for stupid stuff. A lot of textures, a lot of videos. This up-res this stuff. I'm playing at 1440p, but it gives you 4K videos and textures. Advanced model weapons, because all three games take place over the course of like 3 or 5 years in lore. There's mods that basically, if you plan on playing the whole game through, it basically harmonizes everything so that like the uniforms, the alliance wears are the same in all the games. And the guns, you know, for those of us that have been in the military, we're still using damn M16s. They haven't changed much. So it's kind of like weird when like, oh, it's 6 months later, yet all the guns are different. So it does that. A couple restoring cut content mods, faster airlocks, guess incursion. There's like a mission where you got to go do the same thing 4 times in a row. It gets rid of that. Static lighting, infinite sprint, like stuff that just makes the game a little bit better. There are more mods in the later games that I'll be using for this playthrough that change stuff quite a bit, including the happy ending mod. But the biggest one will be in the Mass Effect 2 game, which for those that don't know, Mass Effect 2 originally was supposed to be you could recruit anyone at any time. But late in development, they realized the game wasn't going to fit on one disc because of Xbox 360 limited to DVDs. So they had to split the game into 2 discs. And when they did that, they split your party down the middle. So you can only recruit like half of your party after a certain mission when you switch to disc 2. Well, they made the game without that limitation in mind. So you can actually recruit a bunch of characters like Tali and Legion early and bring them to early missions, and they're fully scripted. There's voice acting, there's everything. So there's a mod we're going to be using that gives us that, so we can recruit Tali early, because we're going to play a male Sheppard, and we're probably going to romance Tali because Tali's awesome. Mods that basically add more stuff to the early game, so you get like female Turians as NPCs in the first game and whatnot, and it puts more random NPCs throughout the games to just make the Citadel feel more full. Streamline weapons loadout. This basically makes it so like in the first game you can equip every gun, but you can only use what you're specialized in effectively. So this kind of gets rid of that, so we don't have to worry about that. Who is that? That's on your end. That would be on your end. I'm not buffering here. Is anyone in chat right now? I know I got a bunch of people watching, but nobody's chatting. Just, is stream quality good? Stream quality good? Audio quality good? Hopefully we're good. My chat. Yep, my chat's good. Mako squad mate. This takes the elevator combos and makes them pop up during Mako rides. So when you're riding the Mako around, this will make your squad mate banter appear while they're in the Mako, which is just add a little bit of fluff. Mellow is a lighting mod. Mission timings. This make it so like certain missions kind of pop up as available when it makes a bit more sense story-wise. It's no skill check for loot. This just makes it so you can use Omnigel on, because the hacking minigame gets very boring and repetitive very quickly. This just you slap, Omnigel on everything. Normandy Rapid Transit. Which one is this? Oh, this allows you to just teleport to the Normandy at any point when on the Citadel instead of having to walk there. Replenish grenade. Saren stages. This changes is like Saren starts off all borged out. This makes it so he doesn't start out borged out, so it's less of a surprise when the thing happens. I'm going to try and not spoil the game, but part of the reason I want to stream this playthrough is I want to talk about it because I love this game and I just kind of want to nerd out about it. Ask Grant's wife at the after party at Rocky Mountain Rep Fest over the weekend. No, I didn't want to run that. I want to run the game. I found out she likes Mass Effect, and we just nerded out about the game for like quite a bit. So yeah, so let's get playing. So I have 144 hours in it. This is like the last 2 playthroughs I've done combined is 144 hours. It's one of those games that's kind of like Baldur's Gate, where you could play through it multiple times, and while the gist of it is the same, depending on the characters you bring with you and your play style and your choices, you will see different things. So it's a very replayable game. And I kind of consider it one game now. It's after playing Baldur's Gate so much, Mass Effect to me is one game split into 3 acts. So Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3. The first 2 games are like 15 to 20 hours each, if you know what you're doing, which is, we're not playing on a crazy hard difficulty. We're not, we're going to be kind of not rushing through the game, but we're not going to be, getting lost in corridors, hopefully. And then the last game's the longest one. So I did start a playthrough last week, and then I'm like, after a little bit going into it, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop playing because we're going to start over. I'm going to stream it. So I did spend one afternoon playing it last week, but we're going to start. And then hopefully the audio balancing is good. Let me know if I need to change anything. But we should be pretty good, hopefully. Some good quality of life. Yeah, Mass Effect 1, the mods for Mass Effect 1 are mostly quality of life. It's when you start getting into Mass Effect 2 and 3 that you start adding a bunch of mods that really change how the game plays and also changes story stuff. So before we begin, we just gotta enjoy the music. Just gotta vibe for a little bit. Let me change over my category here. Man, I love this song. When this later in the game, this song comes back, and if you've played this game before, so good, so good. I love the song. If you don't wonder what it's called Vigil. Rex, my boy. Start new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Let me know if I got to turn the volume up or down for the game.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
So we can be John or Jane Sheppard. So one of the things they did with the Legendary Edition, you can play as a male or female throughout the entire game, with full voice acting and everything. But John Sheppard here, stock John Sheppard, the face model, was like modeled after a model, I believe, a male model. So this is like the model they use on all the box art and everything. For the female Sheppard, this wasn't the case. So this face wasn't canon until Mass Effect 3, but as part of the Legendary Edition, they added it so you can play it, you can pick this face throughout. To be fair, normally I do play as female Sheppard. Femme Sheppard, I think, is at least in the first game specifically, I think it's Jen Taylor? No, not Jen Taylor. What's her name? I can't remember her name. She's one of the most prolific female voice actresses out there. She does really good throughout the whole thing. Mark Meer in the first game is kind of but he gets good by the end. Plus, because we're going to go for Tali, because Tali's awesome, we are going to be playing male Sheppard. So overall, I think Femme Shep is peak, but I like male Sheppard. Mark Meer by the end gets good. Plus, he says I should go in a better way. Although, Jen Taylor, is it Jen? I want to say Jen Taylor. I can't remember her name. She does have one line in the third game that she just blows away male Sheppard in terms of voice acting. So anyways, we're going to do enter new ID. So custom male.
Please log in to access your profile.
My name is Tane. This is the name I use when I play RPGs. My name is Taylor, and I use the name Nero online. So Taylor, Nero, Tane. That's my generic online name that I use for RPGs. Very creative, I know. Your character's just called Sheppard throughout the whole game anyways. Because it's military, you get called by your last name. Clever way of doing it.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, so we could be a spacer, which means both your parents were in the Alliance military, your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting and posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years following your parents' footsteps. You enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the militaries a few years later. And Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the street of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. So your background does come into play a little bit. Basically, Spacer is neutral, Colonist is good, Earthborn is renegade. There's like a Paragon system, you can be good or bad. It's very black and white in this game. So there is some fluff to it too. There are certain missions that will only appear depending on your background. I kind of like the Colonist background because you're like a sole survivor type person, and then there's a military history option, like background as well. So we're gonna go with Colonist because, you know, you had a rough, things weren't good for you. So we'll go with Colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
This is your psychological profile, so same thing, and it'll affect how characters react to you and whatnot. So you could be a sole survivor. During your service, a mission you went on horribly wrong, trapped in an extreme survival situation. You had to overcome physical torment and psychological stress that would have broken most people. You survived while all those along you fell. So basically, your squad got wiped out. You survived. War hero. You're a goddamn war hero. That's pretty obvious there. And then ruthless is you're ruthless in your military history. So we're gonna go with sole survivor because of. I think it plays out better story-wise for the type of character we're going to play. Usually it's bone stock dude Sheppard. Well, that's the thing. You could be generic soldier.
Confirm military specialization.
So this is a science fiction game, but it's really a fantasy game in space. So soldier is your melee, and by melee, because this is the future, gun. Engineer is like your tech. So your support character, so you use like science to do shit. And adept is mage. You use psychic powers, basically. Infiltrator is soldier tech. Sentinel is tech adept. And Vanguard is soldier adept. So this one's really fun in the second game because you can basically speed around, like teleport with a shotgun. But the gameplay loop is kind of boring. Normally I play soldier or adept. I kind of want to do Infiltrator this run, so I think we're going to go Infiltrator. Cheers for the follow. So we're going to go Infiltrator, because one thing they did was with the Legendary Edition, they kind of harmonized the way the gunplay is, and apparently sniping actually works pretty good in the first game now, and I haven't actually played that way yet, so we're going to go with Infiltrator. So we'll go with Infiltrator. Select the bonus. Oh yeah, I beat the game. If you beat the game once, you can pick a bonus talent when you start. I don't really use it too often. Just go warp, I guess.
Confirm facial identification.
So here's the problem. I have never been able to make a custom face that I liked. Every time I make a custom face, I do not like it. I have tried. I can deal with FemShep. I can make a custom face for FemShep I like, but I don't like any. I have never been able to make a custom face I liked in this game. So,
confirm facial identification.
We're using BroShep because it's BroShep.
Profile reconstruction complete.
I've yet to be able to make a good face in this game that I like. It always feels weird. I don't know if it's because when I first played the game, I played with the default face and it's like stuck with me. But yeah, so Tane Sheppard, colonist, sole survivor, infiltrator, and we can throw warp balls. So yeah.
Identification confirmed.
We're going to play on normal, auto level up, off, legendary mode. The original game is 60 levels. You level up much quicker, but you can't gain, you can't max it out. Legendary mode just compresses it to 1 to 30 instead. Subtitles on, autosave on, enable tutorials. We don't need tutorials. I'm going to leave it on normal because I've played this game. I have beaten this game on Insanity way back in the day. I'm not doing that again. Auto level up basically just automatically assigns your points. We don't want that. What's with the Thanos gauntlet? Oh, that's your engineering tool. There's a lot of cool lore about how stuff works. So these are the mods, community patch settings. Enable that. Hack the Grizzly. These, I think we're going to leave all that. That should be good. Mako squad mate banter. Okay. Saren stages. Yeah, default, we'll leave that default. This is a bit spoilery. Robes, less implants. Robes, less implants. Is that the same one? And Vermeer, yeah. Because vanilla, he looks like that. So this is just like a, you'll understand when you play the game. So we'll leave that, and diversification. This basically adds a bunch of stuff. So it basically makes it so that, you know, the uniforms for the military kind of stay consistent throughout all 3 games. This one is pretty cool. If you have a spacer background, you could talk to your mom. So many games, your parents are dead. This one, you talk to your mom. Your mom's still alive. She's pretty cool. You have chats with her. It's pretty cool that you're like, yeah, your mom's still alive. She commands a battleship. It's like, hey, mom, how you doing? She's like, what the fuck you doing? So this one's pretty cool. That. Okay. So, yeah. So we're good there. So we begin.
Well, what about Sheppard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Sheppard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
2148 explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. The decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startlingly new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The base of the incredible technology was a force that controlled the fabric of space and time. They call it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations in the galaxy call it title screen. Basically, humans find alien artifacts on Mars, leads them to a relay that allows them to use it as a railgun to launch shit around the galaxy in a network and manipulate the massive objects.
The return time relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander.
I gotta shrink myself down. I'm a little too big, but I gotta wait till I can pause.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. Relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
It's me!
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Yeah, the art style is very iconic.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
And yes, that is Seth Green doing the voice of Joker from Robot Chicken and Dr. Evil's son fame.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
And yes, we are playing a
So there's more
Paragon
going on
playthrough.
here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good.
There are a lot of
Find
celebrity
the anomaly
voices.
and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Uh-oh.
Tell Commander Sheppard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
So yeah, if you've played any of the other, here, let me shrink myself down a little bit. If you've played KOTOR, you'll probably recognize some of the voices. That's Karth. So Kanan is Karth, same voice actor. That's Seth Green. We got an ad coming up in a second here, so we'll just chat to some people. Chris from Family Guy. Yeah, it's Chris from Family Guy. He actually, last I checked, he still uses the picture of Joker as, or he has the Normandy as his like banner on Twitter.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Holds up good for, yeah, well, the whole game's updated. So this is the updated version of the game. So it's all running on the newer Unreal Engine. Well, I think UE4.
The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
So it's pretty cool. So humans have been exploring space for like 30-ish years. The first race we ran into were the Turians, who were like, bro, what you doing? You're breaking the rules with the Mass Effect relays. You're not supposed to open those up. We'll explain why later. So a quick little skirmish happened, and the humans kind of punched way above their weight at the time. for like a first in space race. So it's like they're like, okay, calm down. By the way, there's a whole like systems alliance, or there's a whole like group of races, and we all work together in space. So you can join the club now. So it's been like 30 years since then. So there's colonies everywhere and whatnot. If you want to know more about how anything works in this game, there is an entire codex system.
1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peace.
So if you want to know how, like, the timeline of the game, you know, like how people can move stuff with their minds. Oh, it's, you know, element 0, which is an element that if you apply an electric current to it, it can increase or decrease the mass of it. So you can use it to, because the problem with going faster than light, the faster you go, the higher the more energy you need, because, you know, the E equals mc square. So you can't go faster than light as long as things have mass. Well, with a mass effect field, you can negate the mass. And also, if you're exposed to that as a child while you're developing, your body just has element 0 part of it. And you can use your internal electrical field to basically be psychic and move shit with your mind with the right tools and whatnot. So yeah, so throughout the game, it unlocks more, so it explains all this shit. So it's a pretty cool setting.
Commander Sheppard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Sheppard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Sheppard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
So basically, every race in this game, their technology is based on Prothean technology. So you develop to a point, you eventually find a cache of Prothean artifacts, you decipher them, figure out how Mass Effect works, make starship engines, find the mass relays, and then the mass relays are a network of, while you can't go faster than light, you're still limited by distance. The Mass Effect relays basically act like giant rail guns that shoot you super fast from relay to relay, so you can travel across the galaxy in actually a timely manner. And at the heart of it all is the Citadel, which is like a giant space station, which ends up becoming the hub. It's kind of convenient that that system is set up. I wonder what that implies later in the story. Okay, so yeah, this is good for the galaxy.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Sheppard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live. a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Sheppard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Sheppard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Forgot how much I like Nihilus's character model. Like, it's a cool model.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
Damn
The
Batarians.
last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down! We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't.
Well, that's not good.
Get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
What in the Cthulhu F is that?
Report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
That's not good.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Sheppard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Magical cutscene. It's like, how do you get off the ship?
Perimeter secure, Commander.
Okay, so let's see. What do we got? What do we got? We got... Okay, sniper rifle and sabotage. That, what does that do? That overeats enemy weapons and damages shields. And then you're good there. You're good there. Can I level up a bit? Yeah, so put points in charm. Caden, you could do barrier and first aid. And then Jenkins, we got to level Jenkins up. We can't afford to lose Jenkins. He is our most important character. We cannot lose Jenkins. As the name implies, we cannot lose Jenkins. All his points into soldier. We cannot lose Jenkins. You can also toggle your helmet on and off. There we go. There we go. So, if you notice, in the bottom left, oop, do I camera freeze? My camera froze 1 second here. Camera. Okay, there we go. There. So this is pretty cool. So, see how you have that bar? The guns in the game don't use ammo. What they do is, because you have the ability to alter mass of stuff, the guns in the game are essentially rail guns, and every gun has a block of metal in it that shaves off very, very, very small particles of it and then accelerates them to the near speed of light. So force is mass times acceleration. So instead of a bullet that weighs a couple grams going really fast, you have something that barely weighs anything going crazy fast, so you actually don't have to reload. Guns in this game just run off heat sinks. So the more you shoot, the faster you heat up, and then you let them cool down, and if they overheat, blah, blah, blah. It's very much like a game that has a shooting element, but it's an RPG. So. So it's a pretty cool system. Also, it's a bit annoying that you can only sprint a little bit stock, so we have the mod so that we can do infinite sprinting, because it gets really annoying when you can't run around a lot. Oh, we got some dead people.
Oh God, what happened here?
So I think this is the soldiers we saw in that cutscene earlier. I think they're dead.
Smells like smoke and death.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Oh, more bodies.
Jenkins, take point.
You got this, Jenkins. I believe in you, Jenkins. No, Jenkins! Jenkins, no! No, Jenkins!
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Can't believe we lost Jenkins. How could we lose Jenkins already?
I've got some burned out buildings here, Sheppard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Can't believe we lost Jenkins. So I'm trying to remember. There's like some extra hidden stuff around here. Also, you will constantly hit R trying to reload in this game. It is kind of annoying, but you will do it. Yep. I wonder if that feels good if you got lower back problems.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was going to make it.
How do you know I'm a commander?
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by
Damn clankers!
Centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Ooh.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Move out.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological
Art. It's art. It's art.
Busy here.
I hate how you can get stuck. Come on. There we go. The cover system is a little janky in the first game. Because it's like that early... Because this game came out in 2007. While this is the Legendary Edition, they did update it quite a bit. Still because it has that early 2000s kind of cover system jank going on. You got what points in that? Infiltrator. Aiden, you press Sentinel, and... Equipment, that's better armor. I got any sniper rifles? Nope, and no. Oh, we're fighting. Okay.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Sheppard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
So I do have, because I really hate pre-roll ads, I do have the ads set for the minimum ads, so it's like a 30-second ad every 10 minutes. If you have any Jeff Bezos bucks, you can use that to subscribe and skip the ads.
For an ambush. Keep your guard up.
So if you link your Amazon account and Twitch account, you get a free Twitch Prime every month. You can use that to skip the ads. And subscribe to the channel for a month.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh no, space zombies! Can't hit shit. Damn space zombies.
It must take a few hours for the spikes to turn people into husks.
Yeah, you gotta reuse it every month, yeah. Because it resets every month, that's why.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
They're trying to get a hold of us about our car's extended warranty.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Nah.
Williams,
Okay.
take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Ah, Manuel. Someone's a little loopy. So something that is a little annoying in the first game is how it's very equipment heavy at the beginning of the game. So you're constantly like opening up and changing out equipment and upgrading stuff. It's there's an overabundance of equipment in the first game. So you're going to be kind of constantly going around changing stuff. More damage. We'll go with the Reaper. There we go. There. Grenade launcher. Biotic tool. No. Okay. Go Nihilus. Oh, who the other guy? Who dat?
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Ooh, ominous music.
What is that? Off in the distance.
That's get out of here! Haha, I scared it off. Die, space zombies. Gotta love those early 2000s God rays, eh?
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole,
I should
we're
go
just
now.
a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
So this is why you got to put points into like charm right away, is because it unlocks conversation
He might
options.
have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
So there's like two schools of thought for games that have like Paragon or Renegade system or chat points. It's like either you have a system like Baldur's Gate where it's a skill check and you roll a dice, but the problem is you're just going to metagame it. You're just going to quick save, quick load. Or you do it like this, or I think New Vegas and a few other games where you basically, once you meet the threshold, they just always pass. Personally, I'm a fan of that way. Although, honestly, I'd rather not have to waste points to have speech checks for that kind of thing because you're just going to metagame it. You're just going to metagame it. It's just the way it is. That's just how people are. So, the amount of times I've done a quick save, quick load in Baldur's Gate is too much to count because you just end up doing it because, like, why not? Why not? Why not? We'll stick with what we got. Kaden, you got a better gun? Oh, you got a better gun. I'm going to take the better gun because I use the better gun.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Shit's on fire, yo. Hammerhead rounds. I want the hammerhead rounds. Hammerhead rounds are fun because they just make shit go flying on higher difficulties. It's really fun when you play an adept character. You can float people up in the air and then you shoot them with a gun with high damage. And they just go flying. That ain't good.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us on the road.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Are you?
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
This guy is the most important guy in the entire damn game. Because if this guy doesn't tell you what he's about to tell you, the entire rest of the game doesn't happen and the universe ends. It's one of those dumb little plot devices that I'm not a huge fan of in games, but like you have to have a MacGuffin to get the thing going.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
So yeah, if Powell didn't tell you about Saren, you would have no idea Saren was involved with this.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean,
Come on.
What does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
We have more important things to worry about.
Yeah. This is a hell of a thing.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess.
See?
I don't...
Nap time should be a mandated thing. It saved his life.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
It's nap time. Ah. Ah. Go. Run, 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 run. The grenades are timed, so you can only throw one grenade at a time. But by hitting the grenade button again, you can command it to detonate. They don't have a proximity fuse, which is kind of annoying, actually.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Damn clankers. Beep boop.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Sounded like Meg. I don't know who does the voice of Ashley. I don't know off the top of my head. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. Collect the freebie stuff. Because this is like, how do I explain it? There's so much to miss in this little area because you're going to want to walk towards that beacon. But if you don't walk towards the beacon, there's a bunch of free shit around here. So equipment and whatnot. It's like, there's no reason to come over here. Except for this one locker that has some stuff in it. That you probably don't ever get because there's no reason to come over here. Because you're probably going to walk towards the beacon, which activates a cutscene. And then there's also a cutscene you can trigger here, which is a cutscene that like nobody ever sees because you have to ignore the thing that says the beacon, which says investigate, and you have to go over here.
My God. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
So this is like the most missed cutscene in the entire series right here.
Not in our
Because nobody walks over here.
Anyone else's.
Because you're going to come down this ramp, you're going to kill everyone, you're going to go, oh, go to the beacon. Okay, let's go to the beacon. And then you hit investigate, which ends the level. Bacon.
Normandy,
Beacon, bacon.
beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't go into the bacon.
Sheppard! No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
Well, that's not good. So fun fact, if you're a male character, it's Ashley that you save. If you're playing a female character, it's Kaden you save. So the cutscene's slightly different if you're a male or a female character. So fun fact.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Wakey, wakey.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
And also in this cutscene, if you're playing a femme shep, it's Kaden in the room with you. If you're playing a male shep, it's Ashley.
You had us worried there, Sheppard. How are you feeling?
So if you may notice, these are the Mass Effect 3 Alliance uniforms. So we're playing a mod that kind of harmonizes all the uniforms throughout the series. So that way, you know, it kind of makes sense that, you know, why would the military change the uniform 3 times over 3 years?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
All
Executive
the readings are
officer.
normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Sheppard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I feel sorry about Jenkins.
Soldiers dying under my command.
You Leroy too hard.
You did a good job, Sheppard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
So it's kind of like funny if you think about it. It's like, why would a random, like, they're called Marines, but like, why would a random soldier who just happened to survive just suddenly be attached to a new regiment? You think like, oh, she's stationed there. You would keep your soldiers that are already there. But it's like,
she's a good soldier. She deserves it.
Headcanon because
that's why I added her to our crew.
It's like my headcanon is because, you know, humanity's in space and we're like spread out. Rules for like who's attached to, like, there's a little bit more free form to rank structure and unit assignments, because it's kind of like, shit, we're in the area, we need a person, you're just with us now. So it kind of works that way just because, you know, yeah, there's faster than light travel, but it still takes a lot of time for the average person, or just straight up information, because like sending messages, it's explained in games. If you want to send like a message to another planet, you literally record the message, put it in a probe, and the probe travels through the mass relays, because that way it can go faster than light. Because if you just send the message, it only travels at the speed of light. So it could take years to get from planet to system to system. They do have quantum entanglement for instant communication, but it's a very low bit rate. And it's a very expensive, so it's not a common system. It's like reserved for military vessels for just basic communication. Because like, how else will you talk to somebody instantly across the galaxy? It's like, no, data is, it's kind of like the age of sail, where it would take like days, weeks, months, years for information to travel to certain areas. You know, if you have the equipment, you can just go there. It just takes time. Oop, wrong button.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there.
It's all explained in the
That's why things
codex.
went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Sheppard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Sheppard.
The damn
You're
Council.
a damn hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
So yeah, like the whole Citadel Council has been operational for like over 1,000 years, and humans have only been like in space for like 30 doing this shit, and we're already like popping off. So it's like a lot of races are like, oh, those damn newcomer humans.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Sheppard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
The Citadel. Look at this shiny ship. So shiny. So much wasted space. for a combat spaceship. There's so much wasted space. There's all the... So you can read the codec. Learn about... You want to learn about how guns work in space? Weapons, the javelin, like, there you go. You want to learn about that. Like, I remember when this game first came out, I spent, like...
50,000 years
so long going through the whole...
After the Geth, the Citadel.
Like, what's a Spectre? There's all your information on Spectre.
The system, the Terminus system, combat, kinetic barrier, combat hearts.
Like, it's insane, the lore. Hey, Raymond.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
I can open my locker.
I'm glad to see you're feeling better, Commander.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I should go.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Ergon points, yeah.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Nav manual. Codec. So yeah, it's like there's just so much. There's so much lore in this game. Anything we can upgrade? No. Well, that's that. I don't have that gun equipped. I have a mod so you don't equip weapons you don't use. Normally, in like the stock game, you equip everything, and it's kind of annoying to cycle through a shotgun you can't use. So I disable that, but it makes your character hold things that don't exist. So in a couple cutscenes, you'll see me holding nothing because the cutscenes in a lot of the games are very you hold default weapon kind of thing, regardless of what you have equipped.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
One of the coolest spaceships in all of sci-fi coming up.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Detailed the Rocinante. I've seen a few people print the Rocinante. I want to get a Normandy though. I do want to print a Normandy at some point to hang. I want it hanging in my computer room.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of a Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council.
Bit Star Trek feeling. Yeah, it is. It's
happy about it.
semi-utopian sci-fi society. So, yeah, we need to get.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
It wasn't my
Saren's
fault.
Not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Sheppard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
So there's the Citadel. A nice little Taurus or whatever. Captain Harrison. Oh, hey, side mission. So now it gets the part where we pick up all the side missions in the game. So yeah, like all these extra people are part of a mod. So you'll see races, genders of races, and stuff that you wouldn't normally see in the stock game because we added mods to make it feel a little bit more lived in and a little bit more consistent with the other later games in the series in terms of like feeling.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
The Volus.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Why are you so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke.
I love the Elcor.
Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
So the Volus live on a high-gravity, methane-based atmosphere planet, so that's why they wear the suits. Elcor have no their voice is very monotone, so they say they're like, you know how when you're chatting in Discord you do /s for sarcasm? Imagine you had to speak like that. That's Elcor.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human.
I love the Elcor.
Time on the Citadel. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Consort?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
So it's kind of funny because there's like little things throughout the game that you pick up on, and one of them is they do a production of Hamlet. That's entirely Elcor. Oh, Hanar. So over here we have a female Turian. You don't see them until the third game unless you install a mod. Oh, same with Drell. So, male and female Drell. You don't see, I don't even think you see female Drell in the entire Mass Effect series until Andromeda, unless you have a mod. So it makes sense that you would see them in the first game. It just, they never actually designed the models.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Steal all.
I've got 3 days of paperwork to finish by the end of my shift today.
Who's in here? Executor Palin.
Commander Sheppard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of...
I love the, what do you call it? The trill? Would it be called the trill? Like the way the Turians speak. They have that, like, trill to their voice. I love that.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
It's like that little, it adds like a little post-process vibration to their... There's another side mission. Just grabbing them all right now.
Don't believe... What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
That's fine, Private. Just
sure.
She's Thanks, kid. Have fun.
I will. Have fun, that is.
What kind of consort is she?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
That character shows up in the second game, if you forget.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Drinks.
Information, mostly.
No, I want drinks. Give me
Would you
booze.
like to know about some points of interest nearby?
No.
Goodbye.
I know where everything is.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
What are you doing back here? Who are you? Oh, just NPCs. Okay, we'll go to the Citadel, or the actual people we're supposed to talk to. Go over this way.
Allow me to be your guide.
Loading. Actually, we gotta talk to the consort first. Go talk to the consort, or actually... No, we will go to the Citadel first. I'm trying to figure out which way to go, because there's like... Not an optimal path, but like you can waste time going to talk to people early because you're going to go back there anyways, so... Gotta go talk to the Citadel Council. That's cool. And you can't shoot around here. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Look at that bug thing over there.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Okay. This way. To the Citadel Tower.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
So, see that? Press space to skip. These were hidden cutscenes or loading screens in the original Xbox, and they took forever. So they make jokes about the elevators in all the later Mass Effect games. Also, this is the council chambers. If you get lost, you could pull up a map, and if you know, you know. This map kind of looks like something. Doesn't it kind of look like that ship we saw earlier? Garrus, my boy!
Sounds hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Sheppard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Sheppard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Yes, I do.
Humans in the tower. Interesting.
Yeah, something about the way the Turians talk with that little trill to their voice just does it for me.
Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Admiral Kahoku.
No, I'm waiting to speak, Commander.
If he's trying to share a link, not G10, you got to do it in Discord.
Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Sheppard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you
were
there.
Haha.
Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed.
Oh,
but what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species.
Oh, I
needs
guess
to
Koshan
learn
can
its place,
share models there.
You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Sheppard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Sheppard's vision.
Oh, don't talk about the
may
mission.
have
The
been triggered
vision.
by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings.
There's no GoPros in the
speculation.
future, so we can't use
Do you have
GoPros
anything
to
else
cover our
add,
ass.
Commander Sheppard.
No, there's no point.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Yeah.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
There is no way to
This meeting
win
is
this.
adjourned.
There's no way to win it. When I was a kid, I was a teenager, but when this game came out the first time, I redid this cutscene multiple times trying to get him, like, kicked out. You can't.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad.
The coffee's cold.
We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Well, now what?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that C-Sec?
Yes, that's Morpheus. That's, what's his name?
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Sheppard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to
Damn
take care of some
politics.
business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barlavan's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
I should go.
Good luck, Sheppard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
I should go? I should go. I should go. I should go. Once you realize how often he says it, it's very obvious. It looks like the girl's dad coming to America. Isn't that the same? No, it's not. It's not. You're thinking of James Earl Jones. And you're apparently saying looks like the girl got flagged by Twitter or Twitch.
Try not to break anything.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of, it's what's his voice actor's name? Richard, is it Richard something? But yeah, you're thinking of James Earl Jones.
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
And yes, it cycles through random elevator music songs. One of them is the elevator music version of the main theme.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the
Keepers.
keep?
I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
Oh, John Amos. I could see
I
that.
should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the keepers. So far, I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically, we're not supposed to disturb the keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I am the authorities.
I'm Commander Sheppard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique
I should
scan.
get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
There we go. It's a really annoying collectathon mission, but it's one of those things you just pick up, and every time you walk by one, you grab it, and you get.
Coming from that statue makes my teeth tingle.
It's easy money. So for some reason, like, this game runs at a really good frame rate, except for this one area. This one area just runs like shit.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Sheppard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavan. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Sheppard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker, and I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune, but these are exceptional circumstances, so I am going to give it to you for free.
Ooh.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Saren.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price.
True.
Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
So now we gotta go find the consort. I think it's on the bottom level. Jellyfish.
That's enough. I've had my office rearranged 5 times.
So the Keepers are pretty cool. They're like an insect race that lives on the Citadel, and you can't do anything with them because they'll self-destruct. But they automatically fix the Citadel and will build it to whatever you need. So they're kind of like a maintenance system for the Citadel.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Sheppard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd
I'm
like to meet with you now.
special.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Giggity giggity. Yeah, I know. Isn't it kind of cool or totally nerdy and like awesome that there's an entire race of blue-haired hot alien chicks that are monogendered and they're all blue-haired hot alien chicks? Because all Asari are blue-haired alien chicks.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others.
Or in this
I have
case,
certain
a
problem
side
that could
mission.
Use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Okay.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
How are you supposed to get in that bed? Is that a bed? What is that? I don't even know. Yeah, the Asari are basically space elves. They're all blue women who live 1,000 years. The Turians look like that because their planet has high radiation and they're very bird-like. So that explains the chitinous armor is basically because they live on a higher rate or more UV. I think their planet has more UV. That's what it is. And it's a very metallic planet. So there's that. Solarians are amphibians and live like 40 years. So they talk really fast because when you live 40 years, you got to hurry it up. It's the pleasure chamber. And then humans are just like humans. Okay, so we have to go to the bar. Then I gotta find, where is Garrus? Where do I find Garrus? Speak to Harkin. Okay, so we gotta go to Cora's Den. Oh, that's right. You gotta go there first before you can wrap it there. I gotta go to the wards. Running. So, fun fact. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Running doesn't really make you move faster on the Citadel. It just zooms the camera out. So you do move ever so slightly faster, but nowhere near as fast as when you're actually running around. Or out on a mission. It's kind of... They're just like, yeah, we just zoom the camera out, and you change the animation, and it makes you look like you're moving faster.
So, Williams, are you happy you signed on with Commander Sheppard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point.
And if you don't know, that's a Krogan. They're like space orcs, I guess.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Kaden's biotic, which means he's a space wizard. And to use it, you have an implant in your head, but it gives you headaches. So it's like, yeah, you can move shit with your mind, but you got to deal with constant headaches. So it's like, oh, great.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first. Sir.
That will be enough, Chief.
At ease, Lieutenant. Can't see her in a skirt anyway.
Damn, straight you can't.
Ready to move out, sir.
Commander Sheppard? Excuse me, Commander Sheppard!
Hi.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Sure.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Sheppard. Word gets around.
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed.
Why are you reminding me of that?
Find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it. It's you.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
It's funny playing these older games and watching how they get around engine limitations. Like, you'll notice characters never pick anything up, never directly touch other characters, and like always walk off screen before a cutscene ends because they can't animate a character just kind of disappearing. There's like...
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you.
Listen to this guy. I gotta watch him. I'll be back in a second.
Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, then. I can't.
But what do you...
Can't help you.
Okay, back. That guy does eventually get a refund by the third game, by the way. Oh, that's right. I got a mod that gives me collectibles. Conrad Werner?
You're Commander Sheppard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Okay.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Okay. He's a nice guy. I'm sure he won't get annoying.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. Oh, you will be...
You gotta buy licenses from every store you come across. You can just buy everything on the ship, so you don't have to hunt down people. And at some point, I will mod my save to give me max credits because, yeah, why not? Why collect money when you can just give yourself the money? Oh, shit.
Cameras online.
Oh. Ah!
Those were Saren's men.
I guess we're on the right track.
Okay.
I got business here, but not with you.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Okay.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
Do you really want to be remembered this way?
No, I'd rather not be remembered at all. But I see your point. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort.
He's simping.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Free money's always good.
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is
Oh, it's that guy, yeah.
His name is Zoltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women,
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
I'm looking for a C-Sec officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
I just need to know where Garrus is.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre.
Ooh.
Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Drama!
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Must have heard he was going back there.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
This is still more poppin' than any club you'll find in,
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Whatever the new Bethesda space game is. Starfield.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
Okay, off to Michelle's office. Okay, so we got that license. Go up the stairs. Talk to this guy.
Hello, Earth Clan.
Show me what you've got.
Cost Combine license. There's like really no point buying armor and equipment for the most part because you end up just, it's one of those games where like you'll buy something and then you'll go into a mission and you'll just pick up the thing you just bought. It's one of those kind of games. I think I gotta go up here to Flux.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry, I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well,
Give me your damn side
my
mission.
sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her about. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
It's like, how do you... Is that... Oh, that's a reflection. I'm like, how do the people get outside? That's a reflection. Okay, can we dance? Let's do some dancing. There's a way to activate the dance, and I can never find it.
If you weren't on duty, I'd have to show you some of my dance moves. Sir.
Okay, let's go get Garrus. Med clinic.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doug. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Boom, headshot.
Engaging target.
Not in the middle of a fight!
Got him.
Think we got him, Commander.
Perfect timing, Sheppard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast.
Oh, she's
They
got the
wanted to
French-Canadian
shut me up,
accent.
keep me from
Oh.
telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The Quarian? What is up with the Quarian?
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where did she go?
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There's no way the Council can ignore this.
Those damn clankers.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Sheppard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we heard about him.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
It's like, I wonder who else we're going to recruit in this game to be partners with us. We could go pick up Rex and take him with us on the mission, but we're not going to, simply for the fact that him being with us changes the outcome.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
So yeah, picking up Rex and having him with you basically makes it so you only have one option on how to end a mission that we're about to do. And I kind of want to have more options, so we're not going to pick up Rex yet. I thought I picked up heavier armor. Oh, she can't do heavy armor yet. Yeah, neither can him. I can't pick up any more charm. Log sniper rifle. And then I can put points in sniper rifles. There we go. Ashley. Garrus. And armor. There we go. Bah! Okay.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour.
Oh, there's the Destiny Ascension.
See the Ascension from the inside out.
That's a big ship.
Really?
Took almost 6 hours and we only saw 1/10 of the ship. I even got to meet the commander.
Matriarch LaDanya. You met her?
Well, she addressed everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
Just look at that chick. You'd have to be stupid to mess with that.
Very true. She's got almost as much firepower as the rest of the combined.
Alright, so now we go back to Cora's Den. It's pretty cool, like, you can't see it, but the animation for pulling out the weapon shows the weapon collapsing. But you can't see it because I'm hiding it. Okay, time to do shooty shoot part. How many people we got here? Oh, we got 20 people. That's cool. Remember, if you are new, we are doing a full playthrough of the game itself. Over multiple streams, obviously. So make sure you hit follow. I hit the door.
got them all, Sheppard.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
I would have never thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Plus, you get Paragon points. We'll go with the Reaper. And for Garrus, we will give you that one. And Ashley, you can have nothing is upgraded. You have hammerhead rounds and there. Garrus, you shouldn't have an assault rifle. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Hold the line! Go, go, go! Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
You better start explaining before I lose my temper.
The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Uh-oh.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me. I'm a ghost.
With that haircut, you deserve to disappear.
You're not my concern.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
There we go. So if you take Rex with you on this mission, you can't let him live. Rex just straight up kills him. So you have no option to not kill him.
We got them all, Sheppard.
There we go.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Huddle up.
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Sheppard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
Tally. How much time do I have? Okay, we gotta end the stream soon.
You're not making my life easy, Sheppard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Sheppard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or
I love how the first game is so much info dumping about the world.
or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
So the Quarians created the Geth. The Geth rebelled, kicked them off their home planet. They're stuck living in space, and also because of the way they evolved, they have a compromised immune system. So they pretty much always have to live in full body suits. Otherwise, they just get sick and die.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory.
Cool.
The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago.
Damn
The
clankers.
Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
I mean, they did all disappear 50,000 years ago suddenly. Something happened to them.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
She has a name.
My name is Tali.
There you go.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
Got a point.
Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things
I'm
ready.
collecting aliens like Pokemon
Take a
right
few
now.
minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Team Dextrose. They're amino acid based DNA, Dextro based DNA. So Team Dextrose. Also, I forgot she has abs in this game. Okay, I don't think I have any equipment that anyone can wear. That is an upgrade over what we already have. Tally gets a shotgun. There we go. Shotgun. There we go. Okay, so now we could turn in some missions. Scan the keeper. Tell him to back off.
Trained greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
You'll be fine.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
We do not wish to animate this.
That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
I love the Elcor.
Excuse me, Commander Sheppard. Commander Sheppard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
Is he going to recite Vulcan poetry? In the third game, they do make Hamlet out of Elcor. There's a production of Hamlet starring Elcor in the third game.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
A politician drinking on the job? Is he part of the Trump government? Okay, let's go take care of this. I'm sorry, it's too easy.
My goodness, you're Commander Sheppard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife, Nirali.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds
Looking
are
for my favorite
inconsistent
shop.
with any type of weapon damage
Well, we do got to go
whatsoever.
visit the consort, so does that count?
Her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander.
How you doing,
Nirali
Shane?
Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't
Oof.
expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell
Ruining
Celeste that the body is
children
being
with
shipped
fictional,
back to Earth.
non-real aliens mixing
I'll
up
go
with
now to see
humans.
to it
Yeah.
myself.
I mean, I've already dumped all the human companions for a chicken alien and a two-toed girl in a spacesuit. So, yeah, 3 fingers, 2 toes.
Hello again, Commander. Has
I
there been
reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
You're lucky that getting your wife out of there, or your wife's body out of there, doesn't actually get you anything. If there was like, oh, if you don't give up her body, then in like the 3rd game, they do less damage to you or something, then yeah, she'd be staying in the lab, but there's no actual ramifications of either outcome, just easy brownie points. So we go for the easy brownie points.
I went very often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go in.
Okay, so we gotta talk to the consort, turn this mission in, go to the Citadel, do that, and then we'll probably wrap it up there. A lot of the voices. Oh yeah, a lot of the voices in here are like, if you've played any BioWare game, there's a lot of common voices. And then also a lot of the voice actors are actors or prolific voice actors.
Commander, I recently...
Oh god, no, this is not my first playthrough, Shane.
Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his...
I used to play this game at least once a year back when it was like new. And every 1 to 2 years I get like a hankering to do a playthrough of it. So this time I'm streaming it.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep. Pain and loss, but it drives you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Sheira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery.
Something we didn't animate.
I've never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Sheppard. They will give you strength.
Okay. There is a way to sleep with her if you say the right combination of words during that, but I always forget what it is. And it's honestly not anything.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back.
And in the third, yeah. So the first game took like a bunch of years. It was basically the third game came out in 2 years when they really needed 3 years. And it's rushed. The third game is rushed, although the third game actually plays the best out of all the original three in terms of like combat, in my opinion. And there are a lot of good high points. It's just, it could have used like another year in the oven to like cook everything good. We are playing a modded playthrough, and the mods do rectify some of the shortcomings. So we'll be going through the second and the third game with mods. Like this one has mods. I mean, female Turian. You don't see female Turian in the original game. So we're already playing a modded playthrough. I can't talk to him yet. I got to get more brownie points. Check out the mods. I went through it at the beginning of stream. This one, Mass Effect 1, the mods that I'm using are mostly quality of life, and I'm also using a bunch of mods that harmonize everything. So like Alliance uniforms are the same in all the games, weapon models are the same, that kind of thing.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just...
Hello there.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador.
An MP3 file in the future with AI. Totally, it's legit.
To answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Diana Troy. For Matriarch Benezia, I believe it is Diana Troy is the voice actress.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Not yet. We figure it out by the end of the game, though. If you are going into this game blind and you don't know the story, this game has one of the best, like, near-ending, like, reveals of what's really going on out of, like, any game out there. It's insane how good it is.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers.
So I'm not going to spoil it.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence?
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council.
We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just
Engaging storylines at BioWare since
convenient
yeah.
lie to cover
I'm a little
Seren's
worried about the new
purpose.
Mass
A
Effect game.
legend he is
It's
using to bend the Geth to his will.
part of me is kind of hopeful that since it's been in development for so long that it should be good, but I also got a feeling it might be like so many games where they've restarted development several times. So I'm a little worried about the new Mass Effect game, but we'll see. I mean, the latest Dragon Age game wasn't anything good, so
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
just go play Baldur's Gate again, Shane. That's what I ended up doing, or just play Mass Effect.
Spectre, the Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Send me.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way
They
to
brought
stop
Mass
Saren
Effect
that
devs
doesn't
and then worked on
require
combat
fleets
in the
or
game.
armies.
That was a few positive things.
No,
Yeah,
it's too soon.
like same with
Humanity's
Andromeda.
not ready for
The combat
responsibility
system in
to become
Andromeda
rejoining
is really good.
Spectres.
It's just like Andromeda is not a bad game. It's just not a good Mass Effect game.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Like that's the one thing I heard about Andromeda. Like the best part of Andromeda is the combat loop is actually really good. Oop, I'm getting promoted. I'm getting a
Commander
pay
Sheppard,
raise.
Step forward.
I love how in these games you don't have a salary. It's like you'd think you'd be getting a salary. But no, I gotta like kill people and take credits out of their pocket. Didn't learn from the mistakes with Andromeda. I know.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Ooh, I'm a Jedi now.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Woo! Yeah, they are working on a TV show.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Sheppard. You're going
If
to
it's anything like the Fallout show, I'll be happy.
Spies?
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should be able to
Shane, one of the people working on the show came out and said that story about them wanting to strip out the game. That was a made up story. Somebody who was actually working on the show, like one of the senior people working on the show, came out and was like, yeah, that story is made up. There's nothing to do that.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
He's got a lot on his mind. Come on. Right behind you, Sheppard.
Spectre bonus. Woo, can I level up? I can. Ooh, okay, so I gotta put stuff into charm so I can do that. When do I get medium armor? Shit, not enough points. What's assassination? Only available when you decide next shot will inflict damage equal 200% of DPS. Purges heat on use. Ooh. Gotta put all my points into this so I can get shotgun, so I can give her shotgun points. Scoring machine. And you can target the helmets on the people, but not on Tally. You can't take her helmet off because she'll die. Mass Effect armor. I would love to build an N7 armor. The thing with N7 armor, you don't want to 3D print it. The N7 armor, you want to use foam for the N7 armor. Like the helmet you can print, but the armor itself, you want to use foam because it's more of a skin-tight armor. Trying to 3D print it, your mobility will be shite.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. And that usually means one of...
I'm just
I
picking
won't
up
give up on my brother. Not yet. But they don't have any.
Yeah, where's your
I'll
brother's
forward
ship?
them to your ship right away.
I do have
Please
to
let me know as
end
soon as
here
you
because I do gotta, we gotta do some stuff around the house, and then we gotta go to Costco. So I'm gonna save here. You save. So the game save. We're gonna call it here. That was fun. That was fun. We will continue maybe tomorrow, but I do want to make my way through the entire series. It's each game is about a 20-hour game. This one's 15 to 20 hours. A lot of more missions in this game, but they're a lot shorter, especially if you know what you're doing and you're not playing on insanity difficulty. This game just has a lot to it. So we are doing a full playthrough, hopefully. Hopefully, yeah. So we'll continue tomorrow morning. Motocross padding with the Mass. Like, yeah, there's quite a few. Let me pull it up here. Mass Effect cosplay. Yeah, like you can. It's surprisingly like a lot of people have done the suits. There's quite a few people have done them. A lot of femsheps. So it's not super hard, but there's those, let me see if I can find it. Textured foam pads. A lot of people use this stuff. Where is it? It's like this kind of foam that has like a texture to it. So it's a lot easier to, it already has the pattern on it, and then you just paint it. So yeah, so I'm going to call it there. We will continue this playthrough hopefully tomorrow, maybe. There is a new video on the YouTube channel, Trident R2, first look with Steve Builds. So if you haven't seen that yet, check that out. How is that video doing? I put it live at 11 today, and I haven't actually checked at it since. 2 out of 10. Oh, it's doing pretty good. So check that out. And yeah, if you are new, make sure you do a follow so you get alerts when I go live. And if you want to help support the channel, consider subscribing. I'm Taylor, the Nero 3D Connect creator. And I got to go get a shower and empty the dishwasher. And then we're going to Costco. So goodbye. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We will be continuing tomorrow because I want to finish playing this game because I'm going through my annual hankering to play Mass Effect. Okay. Goodbye. Bye.